お疲れ様です。e スポーツキャスターのともぞうです。今回もレインボーシックスシージトップリーグのハイライトやっていきたいと思います。さあ、いよいよ佳境になっております EU。 残すところあと1節となっているんですけれども、Day8 の結果早速見ていきましょう。こちらです。ナビとアウトサイダーズは 7-4 でナビ、ローグとシークレットは 7-8 でシークレット、ヒロイクと MNM は 4-7 で MNM、 G2 と BDS は 7-8 で BDS、 TT9 とウルブズは 1-7 でウルブズという形になり、これで右側の順位表を見てもらうと分かる通り、ウルブズと BDS メジャー行きを確定させました。最終節を待たずに2チームが確定。あと2チームをローグ、MNM、ナビ、そしてヒロイクの4チームで争うという形となっています。残念ながらアウトサイダーズ G2、シークレット、 TT9 はメジャーの進出叶わずという形になっているんですけれども、話がややこしくなったのは、ローグがまずシークレットにオーバータイムではありましたけれども敗れ、そして前半会長だったヒロイクが MNM に3ポイントを取られ抜かれてしまったというところですね。これで MNM とナビにも十分可能性が出てきて、特にね MNM は結構前半戦苦労したイメージあったんですけれども、今のところ4位、そしてナビとヒロイクに対して2ポイント差をつけているという形になりました。そしてベルリンメジャーチャンピオン、圧倒的なパフォーマンスを見せて優勝したローグなんですけれども、1ポイント獲得して3位は取ったものの敗退の危機に面している事実があります。というわけで今回はこのローグとシークレットの試合をピックアップしたいと思うんですけれども、個人的には結構ローグの限界が出たかなというところです。何回もこのハイライトのコーナーではローグのパフォーマンスについて言及しているんですけれども、やはりねメジャーから準備なくレギュラーシーズンに入ってしまったので、なかなか底上げができなかったかなというところがあります。そのあたりを踏まえて実際の試合の映像を見ていきたいと思います。さあ、銀行で行われた試合なんですけれども、前半はローグが防衛という形となりました。かなり無理をしないと守れないというケースが増えるのがこの銀行の防衛というところもありますが、そのあたり少人数でもしっかり粘れるローグの堅い防衛をまずはご覧ください。
Rogue's roam game in round number 1 was very light, and at this point in the round they'd already dipped themselves off and were getting themselves down those main stairs. This time they're sticking around for just a tad longer. But we are going to see an opening pick from Savage. He's crying. Just gives us a view there of Spoit's body as it falls to the floor, as he is going to retreat this time. Only about 5 or 10 seconds later than previously, but still top floor has been given up.
Savage has Spoit's number today. Seems to be that way.
Speed dial.
Yeah, Spoit, again, always the player that you look towards in this team. Very rarely you would see him be as neutralized as what he is being right now in the defense. He is a menace in the defense. I think we've seen a few times he's been exposed in the attack where teams have actually started to double up on him. But in terms of the defense, Spoit is a difficult person to deal with because he's just everywhere. Equip that with the raw mechanical gun skill that he has. Whew, he is a handful. But Secret have done very well with just winning the engagement. I mean, it's simple siege, just shoot him in the head. He can't do anything.
He's got the confidence here from Secret. Grubby's going to nail a kill there onto Leon. No doubt off the back of a bit of information Savage was potentially providing above. No chance for refrags on these either, Demo. These are kills that are coming just through clean info gathering from Secret. Looks as though Slevin's maybe lining himself up for one, but no, turns his back, crying. Takes the opportunity that he was given, can turn his attention toward these main stairs. Now look to see if he can find any more, but wasn't anticipating Astro to be lower. Astro maybe grabs 2, no, just does a load of damage in onto Kanto instead. Kanto can then retreat back into the side, but look at all the vertical.
Just everything's being opened up right now against Rogue. This is not a favorable position. Kanto wins the engagement against Savage. Deepak with another. All of a sudden, it's went into a 2 versus 2. Look how separated Astro and Kendra are. They're both on either ends of the bomb site. One on a window, one pushing in through the double door. Deepak in a great position to essentially shut down both of them with the angles that he has set up. If Kendra jumps in, he's just going to be slaughtered. Kanto finds Astro, and there should be the LMG coming in. A great 2v4 from Deepak and Kanto.
Really well played there from Deepak, just digging himself in deep into the side.
さて冒頭にも触れたローグの限界説というところがあるんですけれども、ローグメジャーでも積極的に銀行を取って得意マップなんだなというところがありましたが、やっぱりねやってることがメジャーと変わらないんですよね。そのあたりしっかりとシークレットが研究して対応してきたというラウンドになりますので、ラウンド6をご覧ください。
I don't think that the reliance on Spoit this season has been particularly, you know,
I mean, I wouldn't say that the team, especially if you look at their major victory, it wasn't solely relying on Spoit. Obviously, he was a big reason why, but we know that everyone played their part. It wasn't a one-man team for sure, but they had an exceptional young man. I mean, Spoit could walk into any of these teams and it would make the team 10 times better. We know that, just because of how good he is individually.
Doesn't matter when you're losing the opening picks. Again, this time not just one, but two. Crying, he's going to find himself some shots, eventually lands onto Astro. A little bit of a shake there on the old Alibi MX4. Gets the job done, takes one back as a refrag. Still don't forget this is a basement attack, so any time wasted on this top floor is good time spent.
But not whenever you're losing 2 players, Ollie.
Still with the removal of Astro, it's a couple of nades gone. There's still 2 in the hand of Grubby. But Secret have lent into a little bit more denial this time. They've got the C4 and they have the smoke canisters. Now the attention and focus is going to be on trying to get that wall open.
But remember, they cannot plant unless the players upstairs have been cleared out. You have a hatch that looks directly onto that default plant position. So Secret, I'm sure they're aware of that. You'd expect to see that they're aware of that. And they actually are. They, instead of trying to push in towards tellers and archives, which you've seen some teams try and do, instead they're just going to sit on the hatch upstairs inside of Janitor to then deny anyone playing on that open area hatch. Secret have lost another player. Now it is going to be an even splitting. Almost lose the slab in there as well. What's going on with Secret, Ollie?
Someone really needs to try and shut Crying down here. He's getting away with far too much. Does take a bit of damage there, but he can continue to play loose here inside a staff room, just putting shots in here and there and being a constant threat. Secret are going to have to try and deal with him, and they're going to have to face up to it. Kendrew does just exactly that. Pushes himself up blue stairs, takes Crying down. That's now going to free everything up a little bit, especially given that we've got Savage on the hatch above, and he's going to say Leon. Leon was trying to assist there a little bit, but he got caught out. Deepek's got it all to do. 1 versus 2 now. 30 seconds to hold on. Kenny comes in. He really took the bull by the horns in that round. He had the diffuser. He was thinking about a plan, but he said, no, we need to get kills, Demo.
まあ先ほどのラウンド6はやはり遊撃に出るところをシークレットがよく研究して対応したなというところなんですけれども、攻守交代してもシークレットがローグのやり方理解してるなというところがありました。まあスレッペンとケンドリューの粘りがここはうまかったという部分がありますけれども、粘れたのはですね、証券ハッチから攻めてくるというところを完全に読んでた感があるんですよね。やはりシークレットがしっかりと対策をしてきてるんだなということが垣間見えたラウンドとなりますので、このラウンド8を見ていただきましょう。
There's no way it's been less than a year. Has it been? No. No way. Get it up. Honestly, it could be God knows how long. Slabin finds Cryan. That's what Secret need to do, is do not give Rogue anything. That's what Cryan's known for. Just slipping in, infiltrating his way through the back line and looking for a free kill. But if you're ready for him, you've got that heads up, no issue. So Rogue down a man immediately. Nades off the board. Still have 2 more in the form of Kanto. But you'd have liked to have, of course, had Cryan alive with those nades to try and pocket any utility, any shields that may be set up, any Maestro cameras, more importantly, I would say. And Secret, since they haven't lost that man, they can still keep playing aggressive on this roam game.
Ooh,
oh, here he goes. There he goes.
There. Still, the thinker might have been nerfed, but you can't nerf Spoit. Juices himself back up.
He went from 1-5 to 5-5, by the way.
Yeah. I think, and that's the sort of caliber of player that he is, and I think it speaks a lot to the mental on the side of Rogue as well. We always call them a vibes team. We always call them a team that like to keep themselves in a good mood, like to really work on that mental game, because it's such a big part of Siege. And being able to be 1-5 and then immediately flip things around in the space of only a couple of rounds is really important toward all of that. Oh. Grubby, out of the frying pan, into the fire.
And that all came from the zero cam inside the lobby. They had eyes on him all day off the week. But do they know about Slabin? Also inside of lobby. Okay, I don't know if he got drone there, but he shot it anyway. So now they know another one is going to be off-site. And Slabin trying to get back as quickly as he can and will successfully do that. So a minute to go, Rogue with a 2-man advantage. Surely we can't see Secret do onto Rogue what Rogue did onto them. No way. Come on. This is Rogue we're talking about.
It shouldn't happen.
They need this round. They need this round, in my opinion.
It's eerily similar. But Kendrew on the alibi. On the Maestro with the Alder.
Alibi's changed a bit.
Certainly has. I think he's just heard somebody drop there, but not a great deal that he can do about it to swing. He's probably not got himself in the best position there, really.
He's in a good spot to deny them if they try and drop for the default plant, though. That's a good position for him.
See how much Leon can gain here. Kendra, he might only need to find himself 1 kill here. Sleben's got to keep himself alive. Finds himself 2, 3 on the round. Kendru's still alive here. He can start ripping through with that Alder. Picks himself Lorna down onto a second. What a clutch from Secret. 2 versus 4.
さあ、ただローグただでは転びません。3対6とマッチポイントかなり早く取られるんですよね。ただそこから3連続で取り返しオーバータイムに持ち込むわけなんですが、こういう状況でこそレオンの鋼の心臓が生きます。もうこれ取られると終わりというところで思い切ってディフューザー持ったままレオンが深く深く侵入していく、そんなラウンドを見ていただければと思います。
We're gonna need a big round here. Pull the trigger, pull the trigger, press mouse 1. Sleben gets away with it. How is he alive, Demo?
Oh, I don't know. Leon will find Kendra. It looks as if Rogue have had enough. They're going very fast. Leon is carrying the diffuser. He is inside off sight. He can go for the plant. Cryan is also inside of sight. They're both in sight. Secret have been caught. What are they going to do? They have to retake. They know that at least one player's inside a kitchen because Sleben got peppered earlier on. Grubby's looking to retake from lobby, but Cryan is in a great position to stop that. Rogue have just seen, oh, there's no one in sight. Let's go and take it.
Secret falling foul to the age-old trick of, well, if no one's on site, we can just take it. They've got the plant down and now going to hold it in a post. Great shot there from Spoit, shutting Grubby down. Leon picks himself up, yet another here as well. Sleben, he saw our first engagement, saw a good deal of chip damage dealt in from Spoit, and will eventually finish the job and get revenge. But how far can he go here? 1 HP to speak of. Navigates around the hatch. Maybe just hangs out for a little bit, Demo. What do you reckon? 15 seconds left, just sit in a corner. See if you can save that KD.
Yeah, he has a little smirk, says, oh, I've lost.
Yeah. And we know there's nothing left for Sleben to do in this round, aside from keep a hold of that precious 7-4 that he's currently rocking. Just give his team 15 or so seconds.
さあこれでオーバータイム。こうなってくるとローグペースかなというところでラウンド13、ローグが防衛に回るわけなんですが、ここでも勢いを取り戻したローグの強気のプレーが目立ちます。スポイトのオフアングルでのポジショニングも非常にうまかったというラウンドを見ていただきましょう。
Can they now close it all out? Sides have switched in the overtime. We've got Secret on the attack.
Attackers drop the diffuser.
Secret losing men. Kendrick, he's going to be the first to fall. Kanto. Some newfound confidence from Rogue here in that opening engagement, something they struggled greatly with on the defenses. In the overtime, they are now picking them up.
The momentum that they had in the attack is now carrying over to the defense because Kanto's now out and about, getting those opening picks. Kanto, for the most part, hasn't really been able to get into the game. You know, sitting there 6-9 was 5-9 before that kill came in. A bit more confidence for Rogue, and this is where they've oozed into the matchup. They've warmed up, they're in, the momentum's swiftly on their side, and now it just feels like a massive snowball that Secret have to try and stop. Secret, they've got upstairs control, but at what cost? You've lost the ace, you've lost hard breach, the only hard breach that you had. That's a massive, massive kill in the grand scheme of things. And now you look at Secret and you think, what's going to be their pocket shot? What's going to be their pocket play? We see how good Rogue can play whenever things are not going to the plan. Can Secret do the same?
Well, Astro's good for a kill onto Cryan. Sleben now going to try and push in as the floor gets ripped open and players do start to rotate through, but Kanto is going to find himself a second. Sleben has eyes on, but receives a ton of chip damage. Grubby has come in to join him into these tellers now as well, but of course losing your heart breach means that quad wall remains safe, and you're now left with a single doorway, single window, or double doorway push, neither of which is going to be appetizing. Kanto just gives himself up for free, gets caught in no man's land in the middle of the site, and now we could see some nades sent through from Grubby. Conscious of the flank, needs to keep himself safe.
I want to see a rotation somewhere from the back, because realistically, what Savage going to be doing upstairs with no hatches being opened, all he's going to be doing is sitting in vertical play. I want to see a rotate towards that single window. We've seen Rogue have great success from that position. I wonder if he's going to do the same. He will drop down. Is he going to go generous? Is he going to go single window? It will be a single window play from Savage. This is crucial, but no, Spoit just sat in a corner, catches him out by surprise, Sleben all by himself. A great read from Spoit. He just sat, they just said, hello, it's me.
You got one angle to watch, and he's going to watch it as best as he can.
まあ正直オーバータイムに入って先にマッチポイントを取ったのでローグ決めたかなと思ったんですが、シークレットがやはりよく対応しましたね。ここもですね、やっぱりローグのアプローチかなり頭に入っていたかな、シークレットというところがあります。やはりね、ローグってやっぱ前に仕掛けていって主導権を握りたいというチームなので、そこはシークレット非常にうまくいなしたかなというところです。ここも積極的にキル取りに行くあまり削られてしまってローグは崩れていきました。そのあたり落ち着いて最後の最後までシークレットが試合運びをするという展開をご覧ください。
Keep falling back. They have these waves of defense, don't they?
Astro, an important opener here onto Kanto.
How's he been able to get an open area by himself?
I think Kanto was probably thinking the same question. Astro's very quickly taking quite a lot of ground here. Sleben adds on to the pain, removing Crying. A couple of opening picks not really going their way. Spoit does manage to get away, full white flash, but he knows the map and he can dip himself into a little bit of safety. Savage, for the meantime, not thirsting onto that.
That's good. Very, very good from Savage. Don't give the kills away. You have all the control. You're in a 3 versus 5. You have still a shed load of utility to use. There's 3 Candelas that he can still utilize. Minute to go. All Secret need to do is just go basic, go default, get into server, get that wall open. You have a Thermite and plant. You've got 2 C4, 1 C4. Deepek has impact grenades. Oh dear. Oh no, they've done what I didn't want to see happen. However, Astro will respond on to Leon, and now Deepek is going to be up against Grubby. Grubby's going to go for, oh, the clone, and this is brilliant from Deepek. Will he land the shots? No, Grubby! He had to make the play. Deepek knew they needed to get something back. And well, it's Spoit in the 1v4 to save his team.
Who other than Spoit to try and clutch
The young
this one out?
Swede.
Grabs himself one, but won't pick the second. Secret with the advantage there in terms of man count. Nice little play from Astro on the hatch to close things out there.
さあというわけでスタッツ見ていきたいと思うんですが、かなり硬い内容だったので両チームともにまあ良かったなと言える選手、レーティングのところが緑になっている選手ですねというのは1人ずつしかいなかったというのが接戦を物語っているかなと思います。ローグではスポイトのみレーティング 1.1 に14の9、エントリーが2の2という形ですけども、レオンのねエントリーが3の0が目立ってますね。一方でカントが2の4と持ち味を発揮できなかったところが大きかったかなと思います。一方でシークレットもアストロのみがレーティング 1.18、15の9、エントリーも1の1なのでほぼスポイトと互角。その下のグルービーがレーティング 1.01 ですけれども、エントリーが4の0というところでグルービーが活躍してましたね。ただケンドリューがね0の4ということでエントリーかなりファーストブラッド取られているのも、ケンドリューの位置結構後ろかなっていうイメージがあるので、この辺りは修正ポイントだったかなと思いますが、まあよく総じてシークレット勝ちましたよね。さあこれで話がややこしくなってる EU なんですけれども、最終節の組み合わせはこちら。シークレットと TT9、 MNM と BDS、 ヒロイックとローグ、ウルブズとナビ、そしてアウトサイダーズと G2 となります。やはり大一番は3試合目、可能性が残っている直接同士の対決、ヒロイックとローグとなりましたので、ローグ難しい試合を最後に残してしまいましたよね。さあどうなるかという形なんですが、こちらなるべく僕リアルタイムでライブ配信したいかなと思っておりますので、よかったらね Twitch チャンネルの方でやると思いますので、 Twitch チャンネルの方のチェックもお願いします。それでは最後までご視聴いただきありがとうございました。こんな感じでレインボーシックスシージの各エリアのトップリーグまとめております。いよいよレギュラーシーズン終了というところもありますね。ここからはメジャーに向けてチーム紹介などもやっていきたいと思いますが、レインボーシックスシージの競技シーンを見られている方はぜひチャンネル登録、グッドボタンのほどよろしくお願いします。それでは最後までご視聴いただきありがとうございました。また次のレインボーシックスシージの動画でお会いしましょう。ではでは。